In this episode of Fictional Hangover, we talk about enjoying a cozy horror, breaking the tension with hippopotamus tooting, having a framed oil painting of a cell phone, getting Halloween decor ideas, and kicking people into a revenge campfire. In our discussion of Heads Will Roll by Josh Winning.
I do enjoy how introductions are just so petite. It's like, what the hell have you been reading?
What are you talking about? Hey everybody, welcome to Fictional Hangover, a podcast about young adult and new adult, and sometimes other, books, series, authors, voice actors, and illustrators that is full of spoilers. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Claire. And today we're going to discuss Heads Will Roll by Josh Winning. Dun, 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 dun.
Standard disclaimer. If you haven't read this book, please remember that Fictional Hangover is all about spoilers. If you haven't read or listened and don't want to be spoiled, stop listening to us and go read or listen to the book. Then come back. If you haven't done this but want to pretend that you have, or if you don't care about spoilers, or if you just like the show so much that you don't care about any of that, then listen up. Yay!
Oh, this summary might be a long one, so I'm not going to preamble. I'm just going to say, hit me some background information.
Cool. Okay. Yes. I found this information on the Nerd Daily, and I pulled a couple of questions and answers. Josh was asked, Heads Will Roll. If you could only describe it in 5 words, what would they be?
Okay.
Kill, 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 kill. Yep, so I loved that. And then also he was asked, what can readers expect? And this one was a much longer answer, but I've pulled out the part that I like the most. This book is a love letter to slasher movies like Friday the 13th and Urban Legend.
Oh, I love Urban Legend!
So there are a lot of horror movie Easter eggs sprinkled throughout. And he also says that he is a sucker for an Easter egg. He also really wanted to tell an upbeat LGBTQ plus story about confronting and overcoming shame and drawing power from being true to yourself, no matter what people may think of you. And you think, oh, it's a wholesome horror book. And it is.
Horror.
It's wholesome horror, yes.
Do you know what? I think that's probably leading very nicely into the initial thoughts, because Josh is lovely, and his writing is good, and he writes accessible horror. Like,
yes, you can tell how much he loves horror movies in his writing. You can. Very good.
He writes love letters to horror completely.
Yes.
And it's and if you're not really a horror fan, I think you can still get away with Josh.
Yeah, these are pretty safe. I mean, they're kill, 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 kill aside.
Yeah, but you could, that could be a true crime book.
That's true. That's very true.
Or like crime thriller or something like that.
Yeah.
So, I think horror and crime fiction very similar. Just
yeah.
But yeah, he writes accessible horror for those and want to. I'd say it's a cozy book for a true horror fan.
Yeah.
This is your Sunday afternoon cozy horror.
Yes, or for a person who just I've never really read a horror book before. I don't I don't know how I'm going to feel about it.
This is your gateway.
Take this one.
Oh my god, he writes gateway and cozy horror.
He does. He's very good. And there was potential for him to join us, but unfortunately the way our recording schedule is going right now, he couldn't join us, and so it's very sad. But maybe we can drag him back on later. Halloween is coming up.
Week that we cover. Oh,
that's true.
We could just talk horror movies with him.
We could. Maybe that's our Halloween episode this year. Spoiler alert, everyone. We were just talking about that before we started recording. Maybe it's just talking
decisions.
To people. None at all.
None whatsoever.
We still have time.
Let's put a pin in that. Let's continue our workshop.
Let's do. Okay. We should get into the summary though, because this one is a long one.
Grab your popcorn, people.
Ooh, yeah, you need popcorn. Maybe a s'more.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 weeks ago, at That Girl Willow received some hateful replies to a tweet. One questions her sense of humor. Another is picking out the biggest machete they own, which opens several questions. How many do they have? Why do they have so many? Like, do you have a pocket-sized one? If you are looking for the biggest one? Many, many questions.
Did Danny Trio quote as well about this is my mother's machete?
Yes.
And I can't remember what movie that's from.
Is it maybe the movie called Machete? Machete.
Machete.
It's a good movie. Anyway.
It quite possibly is. Spellman knows.
One of the tweets simply says, "Cancelled." Oh no. 3 weeks later, desperately wanting to be alone, the person we'll come to know as Willow begs for the final bar on her cell to disappear as she's being driven to Camp Castaway. It's particularly cringy when the driver recognizes her, because she's not her usual put-together self. Like, she's had a time these
she's
past
the food
3
medallions
weeks.
all over her
Yes,
t-shirts.
yes.
In the last 3 weeks since the badly received tweet, Willow's Netflix show, Wheel of Willow, has been cancelled. She has lost her best friend and co-star of the show, and she's been kicked out of the place she shared with Matt, who is her now ex-fiancé. Now Willow is going to Camp Castaway for total digital isolation. As Willow approaches the camp, she receives a WhatsApp from an anonymous number. "Nice try, but you'll have to do more than that to get rid of me. You're going to beg to die. See you soon, Red." Smiley face.
I would mark that as spam and just continue on my way. I don't...
Spam, delete, block.
Yeah. Ty, the camp groundskeeper, greets Willow. He tells her a little about the camp, then asks Willow what her camp name will be, and she picks Willow, her famous as hell sitcom character, which is sure to help with her anonymity, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Willow places her cell phone in locker 7 and feels instant relief. Finally, Ty explains the Camp Castaway activities and takes her to meet Misty, the camp mahjong champion, who has a bit of an attitude. But she takes Willow to her cabin.
The cabin is basic. There is nothing electronic. The front door doesn't lock, and it's missing a bathroom. At which point I shudder. Communal bathrooms.
No, thank you. Wait. Communal bathroom or no bathroom at all?
I think I would actually rather pee in next to a bush, because it's you know when you go to public swimming pools and the ground's all a bit covered in hair and hair ties and random bits of fluff and dirt, and I don't know what it is,
and everything's wet.
Oh,
yeah, gross.
I have squishy shoes for that specifically. Because I just can't. Anywho, Willow uses a plastic razor from her wash bag and gives herself bangs, which tells you how bad things have gotten.
Please don't cut bangs.
Never cut yourself
Never
bangs.
cut your own bangs.
Never. And she ties her hair up in messy pigtails, put on baggy clothes and oversized glasses, and is satisfied with her make-under. A sound makes the already paranoid Willow wary. Hopefully it's not another box of dead baby rats with "cancelled" written on it. It's not. It's just her mind playing tricks. Simply hangers rattling on the reel. Phew.
I question that.
We gloss over the dead baby rats quite a bit.
We do, but also I'm actually talking about the random ass rattling hangers. That's not a thing. Your hangers don't just randomly rattle.
It was wind.
Indoor wind.
Or you're imagining... Yes, she farted really, really wildly.
She did.
Big.
She did. Yeah.
It's like the hippopotamus clip I've seen.
No, thank you. Willow heads to the campfire. and meets the other camp guests, 6 people, including Misty. Buck is a pothead who reminds Willow of her backstage crew with his body humor and lack of filter. Kurt, who has allergies and seems gentle. Apollo is an Arnold Schwarzenegger-looking guy, but he's leaving camp after dinner. Kat, who Buck has claimed as his sister from another mister. Danny, a cute girl who doesn't speak to Willow, but watches her as she works the grill. Finally, Willow meets the last camp guest, Jennifer Goddamn Brown, Willow's living legend movie star idol. And Willow is not smooth meeting her. Suddenly, the revelry is disturbed by the camp mom, Bibi, who is holding an axe over one shoulder and something black in the other hand, demanding an explanation. It's an iPod. Also an iPod. What?
The iPod? Still around? Can you charge those? All electronics are banned from the camp, and Baby demands to know whose it is and who has broken camp rules. No one admits to it, so Baby, acting like an axe-wielding mama bear, smashes it. That's an intense way to meet the person in charge.
Yes.
Whew. Now it's time for Apollo to leave, and he hugs everyone, including Willow. He doesn't want to go. Once he's gone, they decide it's time for ghost stories around the campfire, and Buck starts off with the story of Knock Knock Nancy and how she lost her head when a preacher accused her of witchcraft and chopped her head off with an axe. If you hear knocking at your door, don't answer it, as it might be Nancy looking for her head. If you don't have it, she'll take yours instead.
No.
Oh, nice. After, Willow and Danny chat as they walk down the boardwalk. They talk about the outside world in abstract and non-specific ways. Danny is a writer and a horror fan, is super cute and hasn't met the right girl yet to settle down with. Willow is mesmerised by her.
Apollo, meanwhile, is sitting in the back of a car with his phone in hand, panic rising. Memories of his life as Eric Mangold come flooding back, the tabloid frenzy of his affairs with other men and his wife's humiliation until she filed for divorce. Apollo isn't gay. He's proudly pansexual. He doesn't want to turn his phone on, though. The driver interrupts his thoughts. There is someone on the road, which is odd because it's late. Also, they're in the middle of fucking nowhere. They don't move, despite the driver honking, so he gets out to deal with the asshole. Inside the car, Apollo's phone has been powered on, and his thumb hovers over an app when there is a tap, tap, tap at the window. The door opens, and Apollo is dragged by his hair from the car. Then he hears the axe chopping down and cutting off his head.
Wah, wah.
He can also hear his attacker say, "Gotta make them pay. Gotta make them all pay." Yeesh.
Nice. A knock wakes Willow. Feels wrong, and her instincts scream at her to hide under her duvet. Fighting it, sure it's not a text stalker and more likely a hazing from the other camper guests, Willow answers the door. And no one is there. It's quiet and it's dark and very, very far away from civilization, and she doesn't have her phone, a safety net, anymore. Going back inside, since the door doesn't have a lock, Willow wedges a chair under the handle. Realising Willow has a photo of a phone in her bag, she grabs it. It's the only connection she needs to the outside world.
I think you said she has a photo of her phone in her bag.
Did I?
I need my phone so much.
I
took
need
a
my phone
picture
so much. I
of
have a
it.
photograph of
I
it.
didn't need it.
It's a photo of her. Realising she hasn't got a photo of her brother in her bag. There you go.
I prefer she's got a.
But you've got to keep that
frame.
mistake in, because that's
She's
hilarious.
got a framed photo of her cell phone.
And it's signed with love iPod. Version 14.
Yes, it's amazing. Ty leads the group in a yoga practice. Willow finds it difficult and never really felt the urge to bend and twist before, but here at camp, things seem to click. Lying in corpse pose makes Willow think of her brother Brandon and their mutual love of horror, how they wanted to be the first brother-sister horror phenomenon in Hollywood. Willow, the star, and Brandon doing creature effects. As Willow's mind turns to her brother, Kurt is having a panic attack and needs to leave the studio. Afterwards, everyone, except Kurt and Buck, who slept in, are assembled on the beach for the affirmation ceremony. Willow checks in on Kurt after the ceremony because he reminds her of Brandon in his final months.
Oh. Everyone is at breakfast. Phoebe intercepts Willow and gives her a bit of an introductory chat about what she needs to get out of camp, and Willow admits she wants to disappear. Phoebe advises her to listen to what replaces the noise she is running away from and let the forest help her. In the background, Ty has everyone else enthralled by doing five-finger fillet. Phoebe takes Willow on a tour of the clubhouse and camp.
I just want to be like, okay, well, here's one thing. Alien. All right, one horror movie down. Although there's already been like 1,000 horror movie references that we have not included in the summary because there's so many.
Oh god, if we included them,
so
it would, we just might as well read the book.
So good. It's amazing. Later, as Willow is trying to run down Juniper, Kat intercepts her asking if she's seen Buck. He's not into exercise, so missing yoga isn't odd, but missing affirmations, breakfast, and mooching around is. They head to his cabin. There isn't any sign of him, and suddenly there is no cat, and everything seems eerily still. Willow then sees a tall figure. Bebe? Willow calls out, but there's no response, and the figure disappears. Willow turns back to the cabin. The situation has gotten a little strange. Holding onto a tree, Willow spots a carved N. N? For what? She also spots a hollow, and inside she finds a hairless doll head.
Oh.
But then Kat suddenly reappears. Willow asks if anyone has ever knocked on her cabin, and Kat says no. They walk back to the main building, Willow with the adorable doll head in hand. Doll head! Doll head! So good.
After lunch, they play softball, and then Willow and Danny head to the beach to chill after the exertion. Willow spots a tall, lanky figure next to the clubhouse, who Danny explains is Chef Jeff, a mysterious figure seen less often than Bigfoot. Willow and Danny flirt outrageously as they sit and talk, and almost kiss, but are interrupted by the sound of a gong. Phoebe is calling them to the stone circle. Ty and Buck are the only ones missing the therapy circle, Ty going to look for the still missing Buck.
Everyone seems to head for their cabins after a while, except Danny, who follows Willow to hers, where Willow is completely awkward and forgets how to be human until she and Danny kiss. When they part, Willow takes off her redundant engagement ring, then starts kissing Danny again. When they break apart again, Willow takes the ring into her bedroom to bury it in her makeup bag. Before she can go back to the kissing, she hears a noise in the closet. It's probably the hangers clattering again, as they are wont to do. She actually ran into the bedroom to pass gas really loudly again, hippopotamus style.
Yes, hippopotamus farts.
I don't like that word.
What, fart?
I don't like that word.
Fart.
Poot.
Oh, you're going to hit a panel in a certain comic that we'll both read.
Poot.
That's so funny.
Poot.
Poot? Poot? Poot!
Poot.
Frig's called?
Poot.
What about toot?
Toot is also okay. Okay, it's not a poot hanger. It's not a toot hanger this time.
Or a fart hanger.
No, gross. I hate that word. Stop it. When Willow looks in the closet, an eyeball stares back through the slats before an emaciated woman dives out and starts scratching her, hissing, "She knows you're here." I'm really glad that we had that extended toot conversation right then, in that very important moment.
I think we broke the tension.
We did. We definitely did.
Danny comes in and the woman flees, and then a few moments later Baby runs in after hearing the shouting. Willow is in a panic, sure it's the person who has been texting her. Baby calms her down, telling her the woman in the closet was her sister Sadie. She lives with Baby and sometimes gets confused and wanders. Willow agrees to keep Sadie's secret in order to stay at camp and preserve peace. However, her mind flashes to the knock on her door and the strange person at Buck's cabin, and the fact that Buck is still missing. Perhaps there is something to the Knocked Up Nancy legend after all.
That night, Willow returns to her cabin after a riotous game of giant Jenga and enjoying Kurt's music. Unpacking, Willow finds a police report for Caleb Mayhew, arrested in Illinois for attacking a man. Why is that there? Slipping the report into her bag, Willow reaches for her photo of Brandon, but it's gone, as is her framed portrait of her cell phone.
I imagine it's in oil.
Oh, it's an oil painting?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. It makes it even better. Josh, if you're listening to this episode, we love you, and your book is really scary and fun, and it's not...
And inspiring.
Yes.
It's inspiring so much. Kat is absolutely positive something is wrong with Buck and that she's not being taken seriously, so she takes matters into her own hands and investigates his cabin. As expected, it's messy and there is no hint of Buck, but then she spots a hatch to the attic. These cabins have attics? Like, weird. Dragging a chair under the hatch, Kat takes a look and finds paper strewn all over the floor and dozens of doll heads in the small storage space.
Yes!
Suddenly, someone grabs her and her legs are swept out from under her and she falls back through the hatch. As she lies on the floor in pain, leg broken, someone with silver hair stands over her and an axe in their hand. The figure swings the axe and tiny plastic heads rain down on her.
Oh, murder!
Is it though?
It gotta be. Kill, Claire. That was...
Tension. Tension. Quick, we need a hippopotamus. We need a hippopotamus stat.
No. The next day, all the camp activities don't distract Willow from her missing picture.
Of her cell phone in oil.
She searched her cabin from top to bottom for Brandon's picture, concluding that Sadie must have taken it. But she does find a tiny doll head under the sofa with a piece of paper shoved in, proclaiming, "Give her your head." I love it so much. In the affirmation session, Buck, Kat, and Ty are missing, but BB explains that Buck and Kat opted out today. Yeah.
Nah, dog.
Nah, dog.
Nah, dog.
Willow's suspicions are further confirmed when she sees Bibi and Ty talking and hears a distinct no. Danny comes over to Willow as she's watching Bibi and Ty, and Willow tells her she wants to speak to Sadie. Well, Danny knows where Bibi's cabin is.
Cool. Together, Willow and Danny head to Bibi's cabin, and Willow tells her about how awesome her brother Brandon was and horrible things their gran made him do to pray the gear away.
No, stop it.
Horrible woman.
Stop.
Because their gran was a horrible evangelical homophobe that drove Brandon to kill himself after a week of conversion therapy camp.
No, hate it.
She should be prosecuted.
Yeah, she should be.
Suddenly, they hear a sneeze and turn to discover Kurt, who has been following. Eventually, they reach Bibi's cabin.
It's older than the other camp cabins and bigger, with old religious symbols on the walls. They go inside after Danny pulls a knock-knock prank. No, thank you. And they spot Sadie crouching in a doorway. Willow introduces herself, and Sadie dashes further into the cabin. They find Sadie coloring with crayons, and Willow asks for her photograph back. Are you sure it's not a crayon-drawn portrait of a cell phone?
Oh, this one might be a crayon. She might be doing a crayon of the... So she's done the oil.
Yes.
Oh, no, Sadie wouldn't have done the oil.
Sadie wouldn't have done the oil.
No, this is definitely... This will be a crayon of a flip phone.
Yes, I like it. It's a series now we're creating.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Though Sadie is mostly nonverbal, she is able to communicate that she didn't take Brandon's picture. Willow looks at Sadie's picture and sees that it looks like Buck and Cat standing by a tree and a third figure with an axe. Sadie whispers, "Nancy, Nancy, 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 Nancy." Suddenly, they hear Bibi return. Sadie whispers, "She's bad," and helps Willow, Danny, and Kurt hide in a closet, pressing something into Willow's hand. Bibi enters the room and tells Sadie off for going into camp, and it sounds like she hits her sister before threatening to lock her up like daddy.
Ooh.
Nah, dog.
Ooh.
Willow looks down at her hand to discover that Sadie has given her a flip phone. Just as they're about to leave, Kurt finds another door at the back, a closet inside a closet. But it's too dangerous to investigate right now.
Back in camp, Bibi calls a meeting. She explains that Buck and Cat are missing, but that she's contacted the local police. No evidence of foul play has been found, so they will continue with camp activities and have an end-of-the-world costume party, because that, at this time and point, is completely tasteful.
It is 100% a good, wholesome plan.
Mm-hmm. Willow shares her concerns that there might be something real to the Knock Knock Nancy legend and doesn't want to leave it to Bibi to keep them safe. Willow digs into the costume box Bibi provided for anything useful, anything that will help them break into Bibi's office and find something.
Willow uses a wire from a dress-up corset to break into Bibi's office and finds a drawer full of doll heads.
Yay! Fun!
Danny and Kurt confirm they have also found doll heads in their cabin too. They contemplate leaving camp, just walking out right now. But it's getting late, and a storm is coming, and it's a very long way through the forest to even find the road. Nah, Doug. Hoping they'll survive until morning, Danny suggests a sleepover. They return to the dress-up box and grab costumes. Willow grabs a doctor's costume and heads to the kitchen for a skewer and knives to hide in the costume bag. She bumps into Chef Jeff, who isn't the most sociable person, but reluctantly talks to her, though he does tell her that Nancy was a camper back when it was Bible camp. Nancy was like one of those chicks from The Craft and his friend. She was murdered, and her body was found without its head by the water 2 days after she went missing. Yikes.
Ooh.
Ugh. But also...
Chef Jeff has been waiting for Nancy for years. But he feels that she is going to come back to him soon. He's seen her ghost and heard her knocking for years. He can hear her now.
No.
A tall figure with silver hair and a tattered gown and holding an axe stands at the other end of the kitchen. But this Nancy is being weird and doesn't seem to recognise him. Chef Jeff surrounds himself in a salt circle and says, "Hello." But Nancy beats him with a meat tenderizer before taking his head with her axe.
Wah, wah. In her cabin, Willow checks her pilfered weapons and checks what she has learned so far. Before going to the party, she wants to investigate Cat and Buck's cabin. On her doorstep, though, is a zombie clown.
Hey!
What? No.
We've changed genres.
No.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's Danny and not a real zombie. Together, they head to Cat and Buck's cabin, and Willow tells Danny about her interaction with Chef Jeff. Cat's cabin doesn't reveal anything, but at Buck's, Willow sees a mark that could have been made by an axe. She also finds the attic hatch and the papers. Are all the doll heads still scattered around everywhere, or no?
No, they're not mentioned, so I'm assuming they've been taken.
Oh. Grabbing handfuls of paper, Willow and Danny take a look and discover that they're contact sheets, waivers, next of kins, newspaper clippings, police reports, and prescriptions. Danny points to one about a hit and run where a woman was killed. Names and all the documents are redacted, though Willow recognizes her handwriting in one. On another, they find a picture of a treehouse that looks like Sadie drew it. Willow wonders if Camp Castaway isn't a place to find help, but a place where BB punishes them.
You've been a bad girl.
No,
that's a different
different genre. Cross
Different
genres
genre.
again.
Ah. At the party, Juniper is dressed as Death, and Misty is dressed as Eliza from We Love Willow. Willow's best friend, and was an imaginary friend as well.
Yes.
Willow confesses who she is and why she's at camp, but she hasn't got the time or the fucks to deal with Misty and tells everyone that something is going on at the camp and they're all in danger. That's when Explorer BB and Santa Ty appear and start the stone circle. I don't know if I could do the stone circle with Santa Ty.
I don't think I could do the stone circle when someone just comes at me, obviously dressed as a character from the TV show she obviously recognizes me from.
Obviously.
I might push her into the fire.
Justified.
The stone circle turns nasty fast, what with the pushing into the fire and all. Misty calls Willow out as a liar, which forces Willow to admit why she's there. A misinterpreted social media post that was her character's catchphrase, "better luck next time," on a post about an LGBTQ protective bill that failed to pass through the Senate.
Ooh.
I mean, probs I wouldn't have made that post.
There's better things to say.
There are better things to say. Someone called Gossip Goblin saw it, and their MO is to tear down celebrities. And she was torn down hard and made to look like a toxic right-winger. Willow has lived a lie. She does not intend to do so anymore. She was engaged to a straight-laced guy, but in reality, she's bisexual. Instead of the cutesy things that Willow, her character, likes, she prefers horror movies. The others then take turns in the stone circle, saying what they would do on their last night on Earth. Misty then outs Danny as the Gossip Goblin.
Oh no!
Push her into the fire too!
Yes! This entire situation smells like hippopotamus toots.
Toot!
Kat checks in with Willow, who left the circle at Danny's outing, and Ty follows a little bit later. Willow realises Ty is an untapped source of information because he's a local and has been at the camp for years. Ty says he doesn't know anything about Nancy, but it seems like he's hiding something. Danny interrupts them and apologises to Willow. It's a seriously fucked up situation, no matter which way you look at it, though.
No. Grudge.
Yes.
Grudge
we
has
want
been
some
put into place.
rip-roaring revenge at this point.
Yes, we do.
Let's change the genre again.
Yes. Juniper catches up with Willow as she heads into the woods. She's been assigned to her as a buddy. They pass Juniper's hip flask of whiskey as they talk, Juniper teaching Willow to refuse to be ashamed. As they get closer to Juniper's cabin, more isolated than the others, they hear a knock, knock, knock. They're not near anyone or anything, though one of the trees near it has eyes carved into it.
Fun.
And Willow shouts to run, but the knocking continues. Willow shouts, Sadie, then Buck, but no response. Willow and Juniper run, Willow pulling one of her knives out, and they run into Kurt. He heard the knocking too. Looking around, they spot the treehouse from Sadie's picture. It looks old and rotten, and the tree is gnarled and enormous. Willow climbs up, and Kurt follows.
Inside the house are religious-esque graffiti with violent prophecies and Nancy, 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 Nancy. It's weirdly cute and terrifying at the same time.
I mean, I love it, but not in real life. Yikes.
I mean, I love it, but I'm going to see it and go, no thank you, ma'am, and walk the opposite direction. Kurt has found an axe. They use it to open a locked trunk, and inside are dozens and dozens of old cell phones. Flip phones, Nokias, Blackberries, the ones from the 80s where you know...
Oh, the big giant Zach Morris phones.
Yeah.
No.
Willow keeps looking around and finds some old photographs, not of cell phones, but of 3 young girls from when the Bible camp was there, and have the same stern-looking preacher in them. Juniper finds an ornamental box filled with tea. That was so incidental, but I had to keep it in for you.
It's my favorite.
They decide they need to go. Let's nope out of here, people. Before Willow can climb down, though, Buck grabs her.
Buck looks a mess and is terrified. Something spooked him and he ran, but the trees kept changing. Then he rants about Knock Knock Nancy hunting him. When Willow and Buck get to the ground, Juniper attacks him. Juniper and Kurt found a dead body beside the tree, and it doesn't have a head.
Wah, wah.
Wah. It's...
Whose is it?
It's Cat.
Oh!
I mean... Shrug?
I kind of like Cat, actually. Yeah, she's alright.
Buck...
There's others I would prefer had their heads taken off them first.
Yeah. Or pushed into fires.
Oh, gotcha.
Buck explains he found Cat next to some freaky thing and tried to get her back to camp, but heard a noise, got spooked, and hid in the treehouse. He also reveals he's actually called Caleb, and Willow is stunned that he's the Caleb from the assault police report. They need to get back to camp, get everybody on the same page, and figure out what the hell to do. They grab Cat's body.
Let's tamper with evidence.
Yeah!
They take Cat's body to the clubhouse. Baby Misty and Ty are there, Book tries to run for it when Baby mentions the police, but he's subdued and handcuffed in Baby's office. After arguing about what to do, they demand their phones back. But guess what? They're all gone!
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Bibi checks for her emergency phone in the safe, but it's smashed to pieces. Womp womp.
Womp.
Apparently, only Bibi knows the combination. Their only hope is to use the old radio Bibi has at her cabin. They start arguing about what to do again, and Misty insists she be let out now. When the clubhouse door is opened, they find the bodies of Apollo and Chef Jeff.
Oh.
A note written in crayon on Apollo reads, "The road is mine."
That's quite threatening.
They hurry back inside, the only building with a door that can lock. How menacing is it, though, that it's written in crayon? Like, does it make it...
It's just an energy that I'm not vibing with.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm going to be in the wilderness, I want relaxation, not terror.
Yeah, I guess.
I've not signed up for that. If I'm going to pay for the horror experience, fine. But I've not signed up for that.
Right, okay.
But I also signed up for a cooked breakfast every morning and not this oatmeal bullshit that Baby's putting on.
No.
So.
No.
They need to find Danny and also get to the radio, so they decide to pair up. Bibi pulls a loaded gun from her safe. Ty and Misty take Kat's body to the infirmary, which, if you ask me, is a bit redundant at this point, but hey-ho.
Yeah.
Juniper and Kurt watch Book while Willow and Bibi head to Danny's cabin, which gives Willow an opportunity to grill Bibi. Eventually, Bibi admits to knowing Nancy's story and says that the preacher who ran the Bible camp, Nathaniel Carver, was suspected in her death, but it was never proven. He was a bastard who would punish campers, but Nancy was the only suspicious death, as the others just turned up drowned. It's fine.
Shrug.
Willow realises that Carver was Bibi's father. And challenges Bibi about it. Bibi has no love for her father and tells Willow he is dead. But Willow doesn't believe her.
I don't know how trustworthy she is.
I'm finding her suspicious as fuck.
Indeed. They approach Danny's cabin. The lights are on and the door is wide open. It's empty. Then the power goes out.
Yay!
Looking outside, Willow sees curtains moving in Misty's cabin. She grabs a knife from her bag and heads to Misty's cabin, where something leaps at her.
Meanwhile, though, back at the clubhouse, Juniper has just checked on Book. When the power goes out, that's when the knocking starts.
No, thank you.
Juniper orders Kurt to hide and, pissed off, moves around the clubhouse until she finds a person crouched by the windows of the canteen. Calling them out, the fear kicks in when they stand, and she can see their face. Rubbery skin is covered in cigarette burns, the mouth hanging open, and their eyes are black. Is it a mask?
God, I
The
fucking
figure
hope so.
keeps whispering at her. As the figure swings for her, Juniper runs for it. The axe misses her and she's able to land a few good blows, but the figure stabs her in the stomach.
Ow.
This doesn't stop Juniper goddamn Brown from fighting back and fleeing. As Juniper crashes through the emergency door, she's tackled to the ground and sees the axe being raised and arcing down.
The thing that leapt at Willow is Danny. Danny went snooping on a rip-roaring rampage of revenge against Misty after what happened at the Stone Circle. Willow brings Danny up to speed on what's happened, and honestly, it's a lot. Together, they're going to head to BB's for the radio. But before they leave, Danny hands Willow Brandon's photo she found in Misty's nightstand, as well as different identities for Misty. Just then...
Is one of them the We Love Willow fan club president?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, it is. Just then, Misty arrives. She admits the IDs are from when she was catfishing. What? Stop it! Push her into the fire.
Yes.
Willow challenges her about Brandon's picture, but Misty doesn't know anything about it. Misty then tells them that Juniper and Kurt are gone. Ty has gone to the boathouse to check for them, and the office door was still closed, so she assumes Buck is still inside. Well, fuck. BB tells everyone to stick together. Their first stop is to get to the radio, then look for the others. Willow makes snide remarks about BB's father in the woods and getting the others first.
Wow. Juniper isn't dead. She's a badass who won't let a murderous fucker end her life. So she raised her hands and she caught the axe handle above her. She knocked her attacker away and she ran into the woods. Pausing to staunch the blood of her abdomen wound, Juniper tries to figure out who the dickhead is when she spots a car in the woods. Quietly, Juniper examines the car for a key, but finds a driver's license, some essentials, and a cross. Strange. A tap, tap, tap on the window announces knock, knock, Nancy. The axe hitting the car jams the driver door, so Nancy climbs into the back seat where they continue to fight. Juniper uses the cross to stab down on them and the car seat to trap them. That's when Juniper spots the keys on the floor. Juniper turns the engine and puts the pedal to the metal. Eventually, Nancy wiggles free and they start to fight again until the car hits the clubhouse with a loud crunch. Juniper can't feel her legs, and Nancy is unmoving in the back seat.
Spoiler alert, we're going to talk about this in a little bit. This is my favorite scene. BB's house seems empty. BB heads straight to the radio, and thankfully, it has power. Misty stays with BB while Willow and Danny check out the rest of the house, but starts at the closet they hid in before. Willow wants to know about the other secret closet in the first closet, which is very weird anyway. And it gets better when she sees loads of doll heads inside.
Yay!
Sadie appears and tells Willow that Knock Knock Nancy would put them in the cupboard to keep them safe from Daddy.
Ugh.
BB comes in then, so Willow asks her what the fuck is going on. Suddenly, Willow realizes that Nancy was their older sister who would protect them from their father, and she would knock to let them know it was safe.
Oh.
Baby explains that their father believed lies that were being spread about Nancy. They fought, then she was gone. In good news, Baby got through to the police, and they'll be here in an hour or two. Sadie gives Willow a doll head, telling her to give it to Nancy if they see her because it will protect them.
Oh.
That certainly answers why there are doll heads everywhere. It was Sadie trying to look after them. Willow tells Sadie to hide in the cupboard one last time while the others head back to the clubhouse.
Where does Sadie get all the dolls' heads from?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. I mean, there were 3 girls growing up, though, so maybe they had a bunch of doll heads.
That's a lot of dolls.
Maybe they had a lot of
them being
dolls.
down from the.
I know, it's a lot of dolls. It's a lot of dolls.
Yeah. Amazon. Juniper can't tell who Knock Knock Nancy really is, the costume covering their identity, and as much as she wants to reveal the fucker, it would just be better to escape and warn the others. Thankfully, she can feel her legs again. Silently, Juniper slides out, but Nancy wakes and tries to grab her leg. Luckily, Nancy is still trapped in the car, so Juniper runs. Baby's office door is still locked, but outside, she thinks she spots Willow and the others walking past the lake. She bangs on the window, and they see her as Nancy approaches, dragging her axe.
Willow and the others race toward the clubhouse, seeing Juniper with Nancy and the axe raised, and reach the clubhouse before any blows land. Whew! Willow charges Nancy with a knife in hand and recognizes her as the preacher from the photos she found in the treehouse.
Oh.
Kurt charges in then and takes a fist to the face from the preacher, sending him flying. Bibi shoots at him until the gun is spent, stepping toward him with each shot. The preacher raises his axe and takes his middle daughter's head clean off her shoulders. Fuck.
Damn. The preacher has eyes for Danny now, and she tries to protect herself with one of Willow's knives, but the preacher turns it on her. Kurt attacks the preacher, but then Kurt is knocked out, and the preacher picks up Baby's head and puts it into a bag. Willow goes for the preacher too, and he stabs her in the stomach. Juniper tries to stand between the preacher and the others, but he backhands her and takes Misty's head with his axe, and takes her head too. Juniper shouts, "Not today, Satan!" grabs the preacher by the hair and yanks him back towards the panoramic window. They go crashing through it together. God damn, Juniper's amazing.
Kurt comes to as Willow stares at the broken window. Then Buck starts shouting from the office. Letting Buck out, then going to a wounded Danny, they leave the clubhouse and see Juniper. Her head is gone.
No!
I know.
No, denied.
Horrible. Denied. Worst.
I was about ready to throw the book across the room at this point.
I know! Me too. Also, the preacher's gone.
Oh, fuck.
Makes it worse. Kurt, meanwhile, is starting to have a panic attack.
Same.
Me too. Willow notices Juniper holding the cross she found in the car and pockets it. Because Willow has a knife sticking out of her gut, Danny tries to patch her up until help arrives with Kurt's help. Kurt asks what they should do next, and Danny decides it's better to find the road. Willow then realizes they haven't seen Ty in a while.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
I mean, not to be callous, but I can't help but think lost cause.
I mean, yeah. You know what? He's probably dead. Shrug.
You just got to draw a line at some points, you know?
Shrug.
Apollo and Chef Jeff's bodies are discovered rotting on the way to the road. As they walk, the knocking starts, and Buck runs off.
I mean, let him go. Fuck
Just
off
let him
at this
go.
point.
Just let him go. The preacher steps out, brandishing his axe. Kurt pushes Willow to Danny and stands between them and the preacher. When they're in the trees, a scream tears through the forest. It's too deep to be Kurt, though. Danny leans Willow against a tree, kisses her, and runs off toward the screaming. Why are you running towards the screaming?
Run away from the screaming.
Opposite direction. Suddenly, and this did make me laugh, Buck's head just flies through the air and hits a tree nearby.
Yes. I loved it.
It's so funny. Then Danny is calling for Willow. Willow moves further on, trying to find the road or camp, when the knocking starts to echo through the forest again. She doesn't find the road or the camp, but a weird squat structure. She's found the preacher's house.
Ooh. This is my second favorite part. The house is grotesque. And it has hair dangling with teeth. Also antlers, bones, animal skulls, and the walls are interwoven branches and vines. It's 8 feet tall, and it's amazing. Next to the structure are 7 wicker angel statues topped with real human heads.
Can I just ask a quick question? Is this your Halloween decor idea? Thought so.
Inside the structure, someone is moaning. Willow uses the strength Juniper inspired in her and heads inside, where she finds Ty, gagged, bound, and beaten. Willow can only free Ty's feet, and as they head outside, the preacher is there.
Hello.
He calls her Red again, which is weird, and the same thing as the texts she got before going to camp. Could the preacher have a cell phone? Thinking of Juniper again, Willow tells the preacher, "Fight me!"
If she took her time inside the house, she might find a lovely portrait of a cell phone. That's the preacher's.
Maybe so.
I truly believe there's one in there.
Watercolor. It's watercolor this time.
It's a watercolour this time, yes. No, actually, it might be like finger paints using mud.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's all natural.
Sticks and leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ty. Oh, and blood.
Blood, yes.
Blood.
See, I was envisioning like natural paints and like mud and stuff, but it's done with water, so it's all kind of blurry, and there's
like
also
flower pigment.
Yes, it's all natural, but there's also blood, because obviously.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
I think I like that. Yeah, I like that one.
Okay.
Anywho, it's in a Monterola, just so you know.
Yeah.
Ty runs into the forest at Willow's instruction, and Willow charges the preacher. They fight, stabbing, snarling, and tearing at each other. Suddenly the preacher is stabbed in the back by a second silver-haired creature in a mask and robe, and the preacher lets Willow go. The creature disrobes, and it's Kurt.
What?
Scream reference. It's great.
Kurt has brought Ty back. His unconscious body slumped on the ground. In Kurt's hand, he's holding a phone. Kurt begins crying. And then, because it's Scream, I just, he's crying. He's like, "Oh, it fucking hurts, man." And they...
Fucking hurts, my mom's gonna kill me.
My mom's gonna kill me.
Oh, what's going on?
That's not what happens.
No.
Anyway, he asks, if a man kills another man, who gets to decide his fate?
Sir, in this country, the court of law.
Kurt confesses
Pretty cut and dry.
that he's got his dead sister, Courtney, back.
No.
He's upset because BB destroyed his iPod with her singing and her voice messages on. And he holds up a cell phone. Phone Courtney has been texting Kurt since Willow arrived, telling him about the bad people. It sounds like the preacher? Kurt confesses to killing Buck, Apollo, Cat, and Chef Jeff. He nearly got Juniper, but she was wily and the preacher finished her off. The real reason Kurt came to camp wasn't to kill the campers because his fake dead sister told him to, but to get revenge on Ty for killing Courtney.
Dum dum dum! Ty and Courtney were dating. After a hit-and-run incident in which Ty and Courtney blamed each other for being behind the wheel, Courtney was sent to jail. it was her car after all. Kurt stopped talking to his sister, believing she did it. When she got out, Courtney came home and he found her in her room after completing suicide. He wanted to get revenge and Knock Knock Nancy was perfect. But Vaughn Courtney showed him that the camp was full of bad people.
Willow channels sitcom Willow and talks Kurt down. He buys it, saying Ty will take the fall for everything. And then Kurt grabs Willow by the hair and pulls her into a horrible kiss, telling her they were meant for each other. Nah, dog. Nah. Willow needs the preacher's axe, so she pulls the perfect horror fake out, pointing at the preacher, shouting, "He's not dead!" Then knocks Kurt over and grabs the axe. Willow hits Kurt with the flat side of the blade, knocking him out. Danny enters the clearing then, looking beaten and ashen.
Willow and Danny put together a makeshift sack to collect the heads from the wicked angels, wanting to return them to their friends' bodies and interfere with evidence.
Yes.
And realise one is older, and that it must be Nancy. Of everyone at camp, Ty is still alive and is able to walk back to the clubhouse, and in the trees, Sadie is dancing. They tie Kurt to a tree near the dead preacher and head back to the clubhouse,
leaving it open for a sequel. Transcript from episode 1.01 of the podcast The Truth. Rebecca, formerly known as Willow of We Love Willow, and Nora, formerly the Gossip Goblin, welcome listeners to their podcast where they'll pick apart legends. Theirs is different, though, because they've actually lived them. Case file number 1, The Legend of Knock Knock Nancy.
Put the Fictional Hangover music just there.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's perfect.
Break.
Good, very good.
Music comes back. Do. Oh, that was a hoot.
Hoot or toot or poot?
Or a fart.
No, why'd you say it with that harsh R?
Because it's a fart.
No.
Sometimes you have a fart, but sometimes you have a fart.
No.
And sometimes you have a queef.
No. No. Stop it. We're taking a break now. Get yourself together, Claire.
Hi, I'm Michael.
I'm Barbara.
And I'm Lauren.
We are the hosts of Badass Literature Society, a book review podcast where we take book recommendations from listeners like you, read them, and then discuss them on our show.
Join us once a month as we dive into the books you picked and talk about them.
And don't miss our bonus episodes covering all sorts of random bookish topics that come out in between reviews.
Don't worry, if you want to read one of the books, the first part of each episode is designated spoiler-free, so you can listen and see if you'd like to read it, and then come back and listen to the rest later.
You can find Badass Literature Society on Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, and anywhere else you like to listen.
Now, back to the show.
Dear God.
You know the book wasn't as funny as what the summary was.
No. The book was really good.
Oh, the book was
It
excellent.
was good. It was fun. It was creepy. It had so many horror movie scenes.
Yes, but it didn't have hippopotamus tooting, framed pictures of cell phones,
No.
or Halloween decor ideas.
No, it didn't. It was actually a good book that followed a path the whole way through, and it all made sense, and was nothing ridiculous in it. I mean, there were ridiculous things, but like purposefully ridiculous.
Yes. Oh, that was so funny. I'm going to skip ahead to the favourite character because I just need to get this right now.
Yeah.
Juniper Goddamn Brown.
Yes. Best character.
Best
Hands
character by
down.
far. I am so angry.
Yes.
Josh killed her.
Josh.
He killed her.
You adorable son of a bitch.
We love you.
Ugh.
But you killed her.
Did. God. Ugh.
Damn, I still want to give you a high five for it though.
God, I know.
But you know what though? She went down fighting.
She did.
She was not going to get that asshole murderer, that fucker, to kill her.
No. Damn it. I know I said this when we were in the middle of the summary, but the scene where she's driving and they crash, like, had to have been inspired by Scream 2. And that scene where they're in the cop car and they have to get out of the cop car by crawling over the body, like, and they're, oh, it's so good. Had to have been inspired by that.
Yes. That's what Josh excels at, though.
Yes,
he throws
so
in
good.
so many. He just injects all those horror references without it being in your face.
Right.
He doesn't have to say it. And this moment is from Scream 2.
Yes.
And this moment is from Halloween. And this, he does that.
And it's just
Those
like
sweet.
And the reveal with Kurt also being a killer, and you're like, oh,
my God,
goddamn, 2 killers. Scream. Screamed it.
Fucking screamed us, man. You screamed us.
Ugh.
God damn it.
But also, it's got the urban legend vibe because it's the cute, precious guy, and you don't expect him at all, and that's how it was
you
an
do.
urban legend. I mean, you do.
I'm sorry.
Obviously. You
we
do.
See, we
know.
always do.
Because we know.
You cannot be an adorable character.
No.
And not be guilty.
Right. Exactly. Like
Of murder.
I don't want to say that that's my surprise, but Kurt being the bad guy, like, it was a surprise for me. Even though I knew it was coming, but like, he was so good, and he learned from Willow, and like, you just kind of want him to.
The minute Willow likened him to Brandon.
Obviously,
was like,
you're like, yeah, fuck this guy.
Kill her. Just kill him now.
Yeah.
Just save yourself the pain later on and kill him now.
Yeah.
No. It wasn't a surprise that he was a murderer.
No, definitely
No,
not.
not at all. Because I think, if horror has taught us one thing,
Right.
is that
Like,
the
it's
adorable
not.
guy.
It's not a surprise.
Exactly.
But like,
Yeah. Bloody preachers, man.
yeah, I know.
Bloody preachers.
When all the religious stuff started coming in, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That is true horror right there.
Oh. Biblical horror is like probably one of the worst.
Ugh.
Like, exorcism, fine. But when you like go down, do you know what, actually? Horror movies are better than actual religious horror because, like, conversion therapy camps.
Yeah, horrible.
And people just denying their child because they're queer.
Yeah.
If you
hate
can't deal with having a child that's queer, don't have a fucking child.
Exactly. But you can't get rid of your child. You can't have an abortion because that's illegal.
Well,
that's
that's
not okay
your
in the
country.
Bible. You can't do it. Even though it's not even in the Bible. Stop it.
The Bible should be in the fiction section.
Should be.
It's a work of goddamn fiction.
It is. Hate it.
I always think of Dogma when it comes to religion. That's the only religious movie that I actually like.
I don't.
Like Alan Rickman's zero amount of
yes. Alan,
bits. He's Ken Doll down there.
Yes.
Alanis Morissette being God.
Yeah, I'm fine
And the
with
idea, you know, beliefs versus ideas.
that. Yeah.
Makes sense. But anyhow, that's...
Do you know the only thing that I liked about The Preacher was his weird hut cabin with the hair teeth?
Those wicked angels, though.
Also great.
That was a fun, that was almost like a festive edition.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's that transition between Halloween to Christmas where you can't take down your Halloween decorations.
Right.
But you also want to start putting your Christmas decorations
Right.
up.
So you have your angels, but they're scary as fuck.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, when is Costco going to start selling these wicker angels?
Yeah, we need to know that. Need to get one. 12-foot wicker angel.
Yep. Yeah, you can dress it for all year.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
What I want to know is, though, and this is a question, a genuine question.
Okay.
When Willow and Bebe are walking to the house to go and get the radio, and they're talking about the Knock Knock Nancy legend, and then Willow realises, oh shit, this camp was a Bible camp, and the preacher is Bebe's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Bebe is so insistent. Like, 100%. He is dead. I know he's dead. That guy is dead. He's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss something in all of the murder? Or the kill?
Mm-hmm.
Because she was really adamant that he was dead and gone. I want to know what Bebe thinks happened, / the truth, what actually happened. Because he'd been living out in the woods for a while. And does Sadie go and visit him? Or does Sadie see him?
I think so. Or she has seen him in the woods. And Bebe thinking that he's dead, because I assume that she hasn't seen him in many, many years.
I mean, it's got to be like 20 years.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that Sadie has seen him traipsing through the woods, but Bebe doesn't believe that, because she seems to think that just because Sadie's a little different, you know, she's... I don't know. I didn't like Bebe. Let's just put it like that.
No, Bebe wasn't a good character.
Mm-mm.
Like, person. She's a good character, but she
yeah,
wasn't a good
of
person.
Course. I don't know.
I feel like I missed something. That's my biggest question. Because as it stands, that preacher's been in the woods for 20 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, his like shack would have taken a lot of work and a long time to build.
Yep. And
So
stringing
if
that
he's-
hair teeth garlands, it's hard.
I mean, unless he's only been there a few years and he was like in a mental hospital, or like he escaped his Florida old people's home,
maybe
and
any
came
of
back.
these are options.
So he's only been in the woods for a few years.
Sure.
But then he's only chosen now to start murdering people? I've got a couple of questions.
But I feel like with all really good horror, there's stuff that you don't know and you just go along with it.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to suspend your belief.
Yeah. And
So
like,
I'm fine.
I feel like this is really open for more. So maybe we could get backstories or something.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it. I'm more curious about the backstory than anything else.
Yeah. But we love backstory.
You know we love building on the lore.
We do. And if we don't have it, we make up our own things. And then it ends
Exactly.
up being oil paintings of cell phones.
Or nice tasteful watercolours with blood.
Yes. Did you have...
I've gone with a genuine question as well.
Oh, okay, what?
How many axes were in this camp?
So many.
I feel like the preacher had them, like, dotted around.
Yeah, probably. Well, as he's escaped from... escaped from his old folks' home, which apparently they were holding him hostage. Yeah. And as it was in Florida, so as he's traveling across the country, he's picking up an axe in every state, like a souvenir.
Yes.
And then he hides them around.
Yes. And he's been visited, like, the world's biggest axe.
He has gone there.
He's gone to the Axe Museum.
Yes.
He's been to the Villisca Axe murder house.
Yes. He is in love with Lizzie Borden.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that also explains where he learned to use a cell phone.
From Lizzie Borden? That's where he learned how to use a cell phone?
No, when he was travelling around the country.
Oh, I see.
On his axe tour.
Oh, I see.
It's very heavy metal, that, actually.
Yeah, it really is.
Right, so other thing. Right, Kurt.
Yes.
You adorable little murderous bastard.
Yeah.
He very quickly fell for the preacher's bullshit, didn't he?
He really did.
Because, like, Willow's only been at the camp for, what, 2-3 days?
Yeah.
And he said they got the phone the night that Willow arrived, after the iPod was destroyed. So he fell hard.
You know...
I know grief can mess people up, and Kurt is probably already messed up, and he was willing to believe, and he was desperate. But damn, he went hard, fast, into a serial killer.
He did. And I'm fine with it.
You know, well, oh god, yeah. I mean, if he was just going to do rip-roaring revenge, fine. But no.
Nah, kill everybody else too.
Straight serial killer.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I also love the fact that it ended on a podcast. I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah, yay.
Oh.
Did you have a surprise?
Oh, probably Misty turning up with the costume and the Wheel of Willow.
Yeah.
I was like, in a bad attitude.
Yeah.
And like blaming Willow. And I'm like...
That was weird.
Calm your tits, love.
She should have been pushed into the fire. That was not okay.
It wasn't.
It was not okay what she did.
She was a weird fan. She's like, I'm sorry, you can be a fan of something, but you do not own either the creator or the IP.
No.
So you calm yourself
down. But, like, imagine being such a hardcore fan of something and then thinking that they're a horrible person. Like, finding that out, getting, like, someone that you really love being canceled for a reason.
I have this week taken a certain author's works off my shelf because I can't look at their name and I'm distressed by it. And there's some of my favourite books and stories, but this person is awful and does not deserve the shelf space. Yeah. I'm not getting rid of the books.
Yeah. Because
I may want to reread them and for the story and not for the author.
Yeah.
But they are going into storage.
Yeah.
Because they're just so disappointed in them.
I really also need to do that with another collection that I have and built a lot of things around.
Yeah.
I need to take back some of that shelf space. But it's hard.
It really is. It really is. Like, people can create such beautiful pieces of work that touch your soul and influence yourself and others and bring people together, and it turns out that they're garbage.
Yep.
And for me, it's a separation between the creator being... Like, H.P. Lovecraft is an absolute horrible jerk.
Of course, yes.
Hate him. But he's also dead. and not benefiting
Right.
from all of the stuff that's being done with his
Yeah.
Arkham universe.
Yeah.
And the LGBTQ community are really taking that back hard. There's, you know, the Arkham Horror game has representation across the spectrum, and it's beautiful to see. And it's a great fuck you to Lovecraft. But he's dead and getting no benefit from it.
Right.
But the people that we're referring to who do not deserve to be named
Currently still living.
are still living physically, though their souls are dust.
Yeah. But you know who is a great person?
Is it somebody who writes really good cozy horror?
Yes.
Is it Josh?
It's Josh Winning. He's so adorable.
Just want to grab him by his cheeks and go, you're so... Shit.
What?
Josh is adorable.
Oh my god, is he the murderer?
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Oh no. That means I love him even more. Okay.
Oh my god, he's so creative.
Okay. I have a surprise.
Yes.
And it is that Danny is Gossip Goblin. And I don't like it.
No.
Hold a grudge.
Put her in the fire.
Put her in the fire. Like, how's she gonna hurt Willow like that? I didn't like it.
No.
Put her in the fire.
No. Put her in the fire. Yeah. But then, obviously, there's, like, forgive and get over it, the end.
Yeah, I guess. But just think about at the very beginning. Danny obviously knows who Willow is.
Yes.
And is, like, being really flirty and, like, wanting to make out with her and stuff. Like, that seems like it was, like, a setup in the making, and it just felt gross to me. Push her in the fire.
Look across the grill as well. And just giving her those funny looks then. And you're like, why? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you could trust. How do you build trust on that?
I would not feel good about that. And I would rather just push her into the fire and be done with it.
Do you know, I'm really fancying some s'mores now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have that nice revenge aftertaste.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
Do we have anything else to discuss, or should we move on to favorite final thought quote?
Let's move on.
Okay.
I'm sure there is. We'll probably think of something when we're doing the Would You Rather.
Probably. We usually do.
Yeah.
So what have you got?
There were so many.
There were so many.
So many. Never trust the adorable ones.
I cannot
You,
believe.
Josh. Oh, Juniper. Own your space on this earth, Juniper said on the way to the treehouse. Own it shamelessly, without regret, and no fucker has any power over you. Oh, I'm so equal parts upset and angry that Juniper is dead.
I know. I really, really wanted her to be the final girl.
Yes!
And she just, like, stands up on the pile of corpses that she has acquired, because she's just going to kill everybody because they deserve it. And she just stands there, and she's got an axe, you know, and she's just like...
Hip cocked.
Yeah. Also, this, like, there were so many scenes talking about her and her movies, and that she punched Samuel L. Jackson in the face and put him in the trunk of her car. Like, she's so good.
And that scene was kept in the movie because he looked so stunned.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just...
Oh,
Yeah.
she's such a good character.
I love Juniper.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I understand because she is like the best character, she was gonna die.
She had to die. She
But
did.
if I had, Willow and Danny, I would sacrifice them both just to have Juniper.
Same.
And it's so annoying because she's a cancer survivor. So the reason she's there is just to chill, really. She's not there for a guilt or being a bad person in any way. She's there because she quit Hollywood because she had cancer.
Yeah.
She's beaten cancer's fucking arse.
Yeah.
And then the preacher takes her out?
Yeah.
How
Like, you should have just left her alone.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm angry again.
Yeah. Okay, keep going. Do more quotes.
I will try.
Okay.
I'd like to affirm that I am a force of fucking nature and I don't ever need to apologise for that.
Mm-hmm.
I think like I'm just affirming myself here.
Yes.
Okay, this is me.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid of what I might say. My mouth has never been my friend.
Yeah. Book her real life, Claire.
Yeah. I'm going to stop there because
Okay.
otherwise I will just go crazy. I may come back.
Okay.
What have you got?
I really appreciate it. I'm armed and goddamn dangerous. Also, small talk makes me want to tear out my spleen and chew on it.
I read that line and went, Amanda, is that you?
Yes. Let's make like a Tom and cruise the hell out of here. It's horrible. I love that one so much. And another Juniper. It's my last quote. Here's to being canceled, because in my book, a cancellation is just an invitation to make other plans. To go home and take a nap.
To go home and take a nap or go home and read a book or just go home.
Mm-hmm.
Just
go home.
Just go home. God, Jennifer, goddamn.
I know. God, so good. Ugh. Such a good character.
It's the adorable ones. The adorable ones kill the good characters.
Ugh. Josh, she says with love.
Dare you make good books.
Is it time to play Would You Rather?
God, Jess.
Beep, 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 beep.
Axe sound.
Kill, 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 kill.
Kill. Yeah, it works. We asked on social media, would you rather be hunted by a real person with a grudge against you or a villain from a campfire story that may or may not be real? Either way, gonna lose your head. On Facebook, 71% of people said the campfire legend, and on Instagram, they also voted for campfire with 67%. We have a few comments this week. Annie on Facebook said, campfire villain, no matter how scary, isn't as scary as a real person.
Katrina on Facebook said, I'm going to say real person with a grudge, since there is a chance they won't be violent or hunting you down for a stern word.
Emily on Facebook said, I went with campfire story villain because one of my favourite episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants is the campfire, where it has a bear fish hybrid of a monster. And then she included a GIF for us. Thank you very much, Emily.
Fiona on Facebook said people with grudges are more fixated and determined. A campfire villain is more Scooby-Doo.
I see nothing wrong with that. Colin on Facebook said, now my gut says, real dude, you know what you're dealing with. He has limits and you can always kick him in the nudges. But then I think a little more about it. Would a campfire villain be easier to deal with? They tend to work to a specific MO, follow certain rules, and often have a weakness that can easily be taken advantage of. For example, maybe he's allergic to being kicked in the nudges. Maybe that'll make him explode into fleshy chunks. I mean, yeah, there's the issue, them being supernaturally strong, fast and tough, and then insatiable need for blood, but you can't have everything your way.
It's true. Cindy on Facebook says, the real person with a grudge can be handled. If it's not real, how do you fight?
Candace on Facebook said, I mean, the campfire person just seems more fun. Real people are frightening.
Yes. Exactly. Coral Reef Book Reads on Instagram says, oh, campfire killer by a lake in the woods. Now I'm scared sitting out here in the forest. I think I should have brought one of those books to read camping.
Yes, you should have.
Mm-hmm.
And Brie Tart on Instagram said, if it's a campfire story, pros are, there's a chance it might not be real. Cons are, it might be really good at killing if it is real. Person with a grudge, pros, may not be as bad at killing and hunting somebody. Cons, actually real, so definitely trying to kill me. Let's do campfire story. I'll be infamous either way. Nice.
Yes, Brie knows how to play it. I think I'm gonna go with a real person, because like Bree says, maybe they're bad at killing. You know, yeah, they got a grudge against you. Yeah, they're coming for you, but they might not be a talented murderer like the campfire story is gonna be.
True. But then I think Kurt in the story was not a talented killer. He was, if anything, a little bit of a wiener bag.
He was a wiener bag.
But he managed to kill like 5 people.
It's true.
There's a lot to be said about tenacity.
Yeah, and murder some
I
wiener
like the
bags.
idea of the campfire legend.
Yeah.
Being a bit more Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
With a nice, reasonable, and easy to manage weakness.
Okay.
If Supernatural has taught me anything, is that a salt circle, liberal application of salt, is going to save the day.
Yeah,
or
but
just keep
look,
me safe.
Chef Jeff tried that and it did not work.
Well, the preacher wasn't exactly a supernatural being, now was he?
Yes.
Or Kurt. But if I've got my little campfire, I could have that cabin with no amenities and no lockable door, and with a liberal application of salt.
Yeah.
The sun comes up, the motherfucker is gone.
You're right. Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
Or, pour some holy water. Not that I think you make holy water and all that religious malarkey.
Yeah.
But, I'm going to go for his campfire legend. But the legend is an absolute wiener.
Okay.
And
The
easy.
legend of the wiener bag.
The legend of the wiener bag, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be an easy to destroy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
And then I'm going to throw its body on the campfire.
Yes. And then make
and
a s'more.
walk away. And then in the background, you're just going to see the campfire go pop. And then suddenly a head's going to fly off.
Yes.
And the head's going to be on fire.
Yes. And it's also screaming at you.
It's also screaming at me.
Yeah.
Because that is this month's theme.
Yes.
Yeah. And it doesn't come back.
Right.
Because it's a lazy ass legend.
Sure.
Campfire legend.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'm going to start a podcast about it.
Good. Yes. Would you rather find out your new love interest is the person who ruined your fucking life, or your friend turned surrogate little brother has been trying to murder you?
Friend turned surrogate little brother has been trying to murder me
Because he's a wiener bag?
because he's a wiener bag, and I don't want to be smooching somebody who's been trying to ruin my life
No.
and knows about it
No.
before the smooching begins.
Oh.
That's where I'm finding it particularly good.
Oh.
If they didn't know what each other looked like or anything like that, I can sort of get over it. But no, Danny knew full well who Willow was
Yes.
and what she did, but she still put her tongue down her throat.
It just seemed like she was trying
And
to
it's
set
gross.
something up. Like for her epic comeback after she's gone away for a couple of weeks to camp. And she comes back and she's like, guess what, bitches? Garbage Goblin is back. And I got some
garbage
new...
goblin. That's what the bitch is. She's
Yes.
a garbage goblin. And you know when she says, "Oh, I'm going to write this story," and then, "Oh, I've got the story,"
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, "It's going to be some horrible expose tell-all about
Yes.
Willow, and you are a garbage person.
Yeah.
You're gross."
Push her into the fire.
Push her into the fire,
And then her
So
head falls off
We'll do that. Yes,
and it screams
Yes.
through the sky like a firework.
Yes, she is the wiener dog going in the fire.
Wiener
Give
dog.
me the friend turn. Give me the friend turned surrogate little brother that's trying to murder me, because I'll
Same.
just kick him in the nudges and stick him in the fire as well.
Yeah, same. I feel like I would be really, really hurt.
Yeah, I have a proven track record of being able to kick people in the nudges and it hurts.
Yeah.
He can land like a sack of shit on the floor.
Yeah.
Except he's going to land on like a sack of shit in a campfire and burn to death.
Yes.
In a revenge campfire.
Yes.
Oh, I feel very impassioned by this.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing?
Oh, I'm choosing the brother as well because I would be
Cool.
very hurt by the love interest. I said that. I think you were just so impassioned by your rage.
So impassioned. Can we double team our kicking the nudges, sending him to the revenge campfire?
Yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
I'd
we
totally sparkle him.
we'll just take turns kicking him, and then we'll both kick him at the same time into the fire, and it'll be really epic.
Is revenge.
Yes.
Sparta style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you rather meet your favourite present day streaming actor or your favourite classic movie actor?
Oh.
And I'm trying to think who.
Well, okay, so if I'm choosing someone, if I'm making this like real life, we'll say, and choosing some favorites, because I have a lot of people that I like. Like the last streaming present day thing that I watched was Murderbot. And so that means I get to meet Alexander Skarsgård,
Yes.
which, yes, please. Favorite classic movie actor?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
Which is appropriate given Apollo in the book.
Yes. I feel like I think I would rather meet a present day person than a classic person, because I feel like I could have an actual conversation maybe with a present day person, and I would just be too starstruck with a classic movie actor. But I don't know, something about streaming, it feels more accessible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more everyday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas with the classic, because they're a classic for a reason,
Yeah.
and you've loved them for a long time,
Yeah.
and you don't want to ruin that.
No.
No, I get that. I don't know who I would suggest. I would say only things I've been watching at the moment are true crime stuff. I've absolutely ruined our streaming algorithms.
Uh-oh.
Disney Plus does not offer me anything to do with Disney.
It's amazing.
And classic actor. I don't know. I'm gonna agree with you and go with streaming actor, because again, the accessibility versus the meeting your idol.
Yeah.
I think it's easier, but I don't know who I can't give names, I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know that I would say that Arnold Schwarzenegger is my idol,
No.
but I do really love Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I think if we're to give it the Willow overlay. But if it was somebody like Juniper, Goddamn Brown,
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want to meet her, because I don't know if I'd be able to cope.
Yeah. I don't know that I'd be able to, like, speak coherently.
Yeah.
Or I would tell them something stupid, like that time that I met Ernie Hudson and told him that I used to pretend to be him when I was little. Which is
that's
true.
Adorable. That's adorable.
But still.
The most classic person I think I've ever met is Brian Blessed.
I don't even know who that is. Is he hashtag
You know Flash
excessively
Gordon?
British?
No, it's not. You know Flash Gordon, the movie?
Yeah.
Do you know the one who goes, Flash Gordon?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Him.
Okay.
He's done loads of stuff if you just Google Brian Blessed.
Okay. I'm sure I would recognize.
You will.
Like, immediately.
I mean, he is excessively British.
Yeah.
But if you Google Brian Blessed, you'll be like, oh, him.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Let's move on. I'm going to present date, don't know who, not naming anybody.
That's fine.
No.
Would you rather find a doll head in a tree hollow or in your closet?
In a tree hollow, because if you've found it in my closet, then you've been in my house, and I don't like that.
House. Yes.
You can get the fuck out of my house right now.
That makes me want to go out and try to find that doll again. The one that is very nearby, and it keeps getting like buried in mud, and then when it rains, the rain washes away again, and like you can just see the creepy fucking head reappearing. I need to find that.
You do. You really, really do.
I need to go find him again.
Give them like flower or something.
Yeah. Take the episode picture with the book next to it. Perfect.
And a picture, an oil painting of a cell phone.
There is an oil painting of a cell phone in the background.
Yeah. Would you rather be cancelled on social media or on TV?
I feel like I would rather choose being like my TV show or whatever being canceled, because that means that I was on a TV show and, you know, like a professional actor. And I mean, it's not, I'm going to choose, because we're the Lord and Masters of our own universe when it comes to Would You Rather, I'm going to choose that like the TV show was just canceled. It wasn't because I did something stupid. That it just, you know, it
just wasn't renewed because that's
end.
what Netflix does.
Yeah. So I'm going to choose that.
Oh, but then, right, you get one season and you just do the con circuit.
Yeah.
Can you say Firefly?
Yeah, exactly. Definitely, that's what I'm choosing.
But then you do an Alan Tudyk from Firefly and you get a really good career as a voice actor as well, as a comedic actor.
He's so good. And he's
He
literally
is.
everyone, all the time.
Yes. It used to be, like, you would say, who's this random voice actor? And you could name 2 or 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if anybody goes, who's this voice actor? I instantly go, it's Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, it has
And
to
9
be.
times out of 10, I swear
You're
I'm
right.
going to be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I would rather just quit social media, personally, because it's bullshit right now.
Yeah,
It's full of horrible, horrible things
it really
happening
is.
in the world.
It really is.
And it's all biased, and I'm freaking sick of it.
Same.
So that's why I only post pictures of books and
Yeah.
board games and
I mean, really, the only
Pokemon
reason
Go and biscuits.
why I still have any social media is for the podcast.
Yeah.
And also for my library. I made a ridiculous video today for the library.
Nice. Look forward to seeing that one. But yeah, I'm going to join you on the TV. I'm going to be on the same TV show as you. That gets
Yeah, of
cancelled.
course.
And then we can do the concert together.
Yeah.
And then people will pay a ridiculous amount of money to have the pictures taken with the 2 of us.
Yeah, and then we'll start a podcast.
And we'll start a podcast, which will have lots of people on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Because we'll be famous. And
Yeah.
like, oh, let's give them money.
Yeah. Everyone should do that anyway right now, though.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, if you liked this, try this.
I'm going to. I haven't read it yet, but I have bought it. I got it from a really cute independent bookshop that does crime fiction, and it's called How to Survive a Horror Movie by Scarlett Dunmore. I may have already recommended it. Don't care if I have. Summary from Goodreads: horror movie enthusiast. Not a tenuous link there. Charlie is determined to keep a low profile when she's enrolled to a girls' boarding school on a remote island. That is, until someone starts killing off her senior class. From elaborate scare tactics to severed heads in fridges, Charlie has found herself at the centre of a teen horror movie, and that's not the only alarming thing that's happening. She's now seeing the ghosts of her former classmates. Haunted by her peers and with everyone beginning to suspect her, Charlie decides to do something about it. She and her only best friend, Olive, are going to solve the murders and find out who's killing off the class before graduation. Charlie just needs those pesky ghosts to shut up and give her a hand. A fast-paced, tongue-in-cheek YA novel about two friends trying to survive senior year. Literally! If you like Fear Street, The Midnight Club, and the Scream franchise, you'll like this. How perfect a recommendation is that?
Very good. It was very good.
It is sitting on my bookshelf behind
amazing.
Josh's book, and I'm dying to read it. What have you got?
I am going to suggest Two Sides to Every Murder by Danielle Valentine. This one is very good, and we have also already covered a Danielle Valentine book on the podcast before, so we know we can trust her.
It was very good as well. It was How to Survive Your Own Murder.
Yeah, just how to survive your murder. Yes.
Yes. Where all the kitties.
Yes. So this one, Two Sides to Every Murder by Danielle Valentine. Not related to the other one at all, actually. Most people's births aren't immortalized in a police report, but Olivia was born during the infamous Camp Lost Lake murders. 17 years later, Olivia's life looks pretty perfect until she discovers the man she calls Dad is not her biological father. Now, she wants answers about her bloodline, and the only place she knows to look is Camp Lost Lake. Most people don't spend their formative years on the run with an alleged murderer, but Reagan did. In the court of public opinion, her mom was found guilty of the deaths at Camp Lost Lake, and both of them have been in hiding ever since. But Reagan believes in her mother's innocence and is determined to clear her name. Luckily for Olivia and Reagan, Camp Lost Lake is finally reopening, providing the perfect opportunity to find answers. But someone else is dead set on keeping the past hidden, even if it means committing murder.
That sounds delightful.
So good. That was a very good book.
Sounds really, really good.
Liked it.
And again,
Liked
another
it a
accessible
lot.
horror as well.
Yes. Very
Love
good.
it. Love some accessible horror.
Yes.
Please tell me we have a new and indie spotlight in the similar vein.
We do. We do.
Yay!
It's a good new and indie spotlight this time. Unfortunately, though, this book came out earlier this year, but we only were just now,
it's new to us.
It's new to us, yes, but this book has already been published. It's already been out for a little while.
That's fine.
But I really like the description, okay? It's called The World is Angry by John Vine. Adam never expected Houston to be anything more than a fresh start, a place to settle, to leave the past behind. With Peter, a sharp-eyed detective, and Laura, whose effortless charm keeps them both grounded, life feels steady. But when a brutal murder in New Orleans catches their attention, everything changes. The victim's body, carefully staged with a cryptic message, is more than just a crime scene. It's a statement, and it's only the beginning. As more bodies appear, each arranged with eerie precision, Adam, Peter, and Laura find themselves drawn deeper into the mystery. What starts as curiosity turns into an obsession, a desperate attempt to decode the killer's twisted logic. But as they unravel each clue, they begin to realize that this isn't just a faceless murderer leaving a trail of bodies. It's someone with a purpose. And someone who may be watching them just as closely as they are watching him.
Ooh.
Okay. So it sounds really great, yes?
Yes.
But the pitch we got even better. what if you were the killer? That's the premise behind The World is Angry, a haunting literary thriller where the voice inside the killer's head sounds disturbingly like your own. Dubbed the cold-blooded killer, he stages grotesque public murders, sewing eyes onto chests, carving messages into flesh, and then disappears without a trace. But what sets this book apart from your standard crime novel? Halfway through the book, the narrative flips. The killer takes over the narration and speaks to you, the reader, in second person. Suddenly, you're not watching the murders, you're justifying them. Doesn't that sound so twisted and cool?
That sounds so cool. Also, how do you sew an eyeball?
I don't know. Maybe the eyeball, the dangly bits?
The dangly bits.
And you sew the dangly bits through the skin.
Maybe we need to read the book to find out.
I know.
Because that's all I need. More ideas.
Yeah. But I thought that one sounded really, really
that
cool.
sounds really cool.
And
the pitch is mwah.
Mwah. Yes.
That's how you write a pitch.
Yes. Sold. They sold it to us.
I'm loving all three of our recommendations this week.
Yeah.
Oh, so we always know what we're doing.
Cool. Okay. That's it for this episode of Fictional Hangover. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Claire.
Join us next time. It's taking a hard turn here. Join us next time as we discuss the Millicent Quibb School of Etiquette for Young Ladies of Mad Science by Kate McKinnon. Look out for our Would You Rather polls and monthly challenges on social media. Don't forget about our book club on Discord. Be sure to visit our shop on Redbubble at fictionalhangover.redbubble.com for all your favorite Fictional Hangover-themed merchandise, and become a patron of ours on Patreon at patreon.com/fictionalhangover. Until next time, remember, the only cure for a fictional hangover is another book.
You can find us at fictionalhangover.com and follow us on all social media at Fictional Hangover. If you like this episode, check out our others and be sure to rate, review and subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks for listening.